save a life. Let them know that you know best how to save a life. I pray to God it helps you how to save a life. Somewhere the wrong in the bitterness, how to save a life.
A broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat. Oh, this madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's time to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. Untold stories, they were left behind. Silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's time to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights.
Caught myself looking back again, remembering the things you said, the memories of love we shared, the talk of growing old together. We were meant to last forever, but I miss the nights we used to go wherever, staring at the sky, counting on the stars, getting lost in your eyes, the perfect paradise. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause I can't do this on my own. Yeah, I know you said it's over, but I won't leave this alone. Follow me, let's go through this black hole together. Let's go through this black hole together. This black hole together. Let's go through this black hole together. Black hole together. As a dream and drift away, I hear a voice calling my name. I open my eyes and you're there. I hear you say, we're gonna run away to a distant hideaway, where we can stay forever, be together. Come with me to another galaxy, where we can be until the end of time. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause I can't do this on my own. Yeah, I know you said it's over, but I won't leave this alone. Follow me, let's go through this black hole together.
Hello everyone and welcome to Ferrycarrig Park. I'm joined by Nicky Murphy as we are going to just about to kick off the Neil O'Sullivan Cup final between Corach Ramblers and Rosslare Rangers. Should be a big game this, should be a good game this, Nicky. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it should be good. Obviously Corach Ramblers will be favourites to go on and win it. They were in the title race for Division 1 right up until today. Congratulations Corach Rangers B team on winning that.
Yeah.
So you would obviously fancy Corach with Rosslare Rangers still in Division 2, mid-table in Division 2. So yeah, and the league tables you would definitely have Corach, but Rosslare have a great cup pedigree, and I'm sure Denny Carty and Aaron Keogh and the backroom staff, whoever is involved with Rosslare, will have done a bit of homework.
Yeah, well look, Rosslare themselves have great cup pedigree, and as does Denny Carty, doesn't he? He's won more than most, so they'll be hoping to lean into that today, because like you said, next season Corach Ramblers will be a Premier Division team and Rosslare Rangers will be a Division 2 team, and congratulations, like you said, to Corach Rangers today. They did it the hard way, late comeback, being 2 goals down, and a draw would have been enough to maybe bring a playoff, but a win secured the title, and fantastic achievement for a B team to be winning Division 1, Nicky, in fairness.
Yep, 100% Patrick.
But yeah, but today anyway we have our cup final, and cups always have their own ideas anyway, Nicky, so we'll have to see how we go. But looking at the lineups there of the two teams, Rosslare Rangers lining up with Owen Byrne in goal, Dean Corach, Luke Holman in the fullback positions, Tyke Brown and Niall Walsh lining up as centre halves. I think we could see Tyke Brown playing any amount of positions today. Nicky is a very versatile player. We've Conor O'Reilly, captain in the team, former League of Ireland underage player. Conor, really talented player. Sean Stewart, Liam Flood, Keane Byrne making up the midfield, and Mark Furlong is going to be the main striker, I think, and Callum Farrell probably be operating off the wing there. Corach Ramblers then, and just on the bench for Rosslare Rangers, actually I see there's 216 players, Jamie Culleton and Paddy Griffin, great experience for those two to have. And for Cork Ramblers, then we have Shane Carroll in goal, John Rebel, Lorcan Breen right back, left back, Garrett McCurtain, Daniel Sinnott, two centre halves, Joe Sinnott, it'll be Cathal Murphy and Ben Smith, I think, usually in the midfield, and up front we'll have Niall Harney, Cathal Cummins and Darryl Murphy. And Niall Harney has been one of the top scorers across all of our divisions in this year, Nicky, and he's bound to be the danger man that Rosslare Rangers is going to have to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. Niall's been a standout player for Cork Ramblers for a number of years, and he showed his quality this year in Division 1 and scored a bag of goals. So big players normally shine on big days, and Cork will definitely be looking for Niall Harney to shine today. Yeah,
and it'll be an interesting matchup, Nicky, actually, with him if he operates on the right hand side where you'd expect, because Luke Holman, left back for Rosslare Rangers, actually a youth player, but he would have been playing that day. The Wexford team beat DDSL in the Leinster final, and he had an outstanding performance against a really talented right winger from the DDSL, former Shamrock Rovers player. So it'll be interesting to see how that one goes.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be feeling each other out for the first 10-15 minutes and seeing how it goes, and a big day actually for Pat Cashman in the middle.
Yeah, Pat's a good operating referee, in fairness, Nicky, and big game for him and all of our officials, of course, Chris Sheridan and Martin Kenny, and our fourth official, Luke Whitty.
I see the Wexford branch of a new gadget for today, Padraig, for us.
The scoreboard, do they?
They have, well, that's not a scoreboard, but they have the board there for the substitutions, and we'll know exactly what injury time and things like that.
Yeah, deadly.
Another step forward for the league and the referees.
Super stuff. Yeah. So, Cathal Cummins for. Yeah, so it looks like actually Tyke Brown, even though he's wearing number 4, he's going to be playing centre midfield, and Conor Riley will be at centre back. As I said, Tyke can play anywhere. Good player. Garrett McCurtain with a sliced one out for a throw. And congratulations as well, Nicky, to two schoolboys and schoolgirls teams yesterday. Wexford's under 13 team won the Interleague All-Ireland, I think the second tier competition, in Kilkenny with a 5-1 win over Limerick. And the girls under 15 team won the same tier competition yesterday as well with a big victory too. So definitely Wexford football is having a season to remember.
Yeah, fantastic. Congratulations to everybody involved. That's great to see, Padraig, such a massive effort being put into football all over the county, whether it's men, women, schoolboys, schoolgirls, and throughout the schools, which you play a big part yourself. So it's fantastic.
Absolutely. And
getting so many people out.
Yeah, and Wexford's under 14s, of course, Kennedy Cup team won their the same tier competition, and they'll have eyes on doing even better this summer in the Kennedy Cup. And look, it's great to see, and obviously our own Oscar Traynor team with an All-Ireland win, you've seen with Leinster win, lots of silverware in Wexford this year for the interleague team, so well done to them all. Now Rosslare with a quick free kick, Mark Furlong is going to put it in towards the back post, looping header, and it's out.
Yeah, an intelligent bit of play there by Rosslare Strand, in fairness to him.
Rangers.
Rangers, sorry.
They won't forgive you.
There'll be trouble on that one. By Rangers, should I say. And the scene Cork Ramblers had dropped a couple of yards back off of them, so they decided to take a short and come at a different angle.
Yep. Shane Carroll with the long kick. Goal scoring goalkeeper last week, Nicky, from a kick out, I think. So you don't see that too often.
No.
In play, it wasn't a goal kick; it was in play.
In play, no, you don't see it too often, and the pitch today will be slightly bigger than where he was last week. So
yeah.
But still, it's a fantastic feat, and congratulations.
Yeah. Now, the game, as a lot of these cup finals seem to be, is just trying to settle itself. Both teams. And Tyke Brown picks out the ball there, and he looks to release Callum Farrell on the left wing for Rosslare, and it's cut out by John Revel. It's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, in fairness to John, he read a bit of danger, but nice to see Rosslare Strand, or Rosslare Rangers, should I say again. Jeez, I could be in big trouble today.
You will.
I'll just say Rosslare.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Rosslare trying to really counter-attack fast. And in fairness, they probably started a slightly better. The ball has been down this half a little bit more. Throw in now and throw to Corach Ramblers. It's another fantastic warm day today, Padraig.
Yeah, perfect conditions. Well, they might want a water break today, I suppose. You know, that was with great conditions Friday night, but it was a little bit cooler being later in the day, but quite warm now, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a water break brought in for the teams. And Cathal Murphy can't keep that one alive, and it's a Rosslare throw.
Cork are quite deep. Padraig, they're kind of leaving Cummins right up top on his own and hoping that two wingers are going to try and get up to support him, and maybe Niall Harney is dropped into that number 10 position there, just slightly off of it, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
Yeah, Gareth McCurtain's shot or clearance is charged down. Keane Byrne, very good player in his underage days, represented Wexford at youth level. Himself and Larkin Breen and Cork Ramblers are on the same team actually, and I think he had a foray with the county hurling team, and he's back playing soccer this year. It's good to see. He'd want to watch number 9 for Rosslare Rangers.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Corach ball.
Yeah, a bit of a loop and throw that time from Larkin. Had very little anybody could do, but knocked out by Rangers.
Sean Stewart, former manager of Rosslare Rangers actually, when they were in the Premier Division at a young age.
Yeah, a young man.
Larkin Breen puts it in. Cathal Cummins gets a head on it. And Ty Brown gets it away. Confident play from the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, very confident. Fairness. Oh,
no, Niall Harney's pass is intercepted by Keane Byrne, but he's not going to be able to get it away from Daniel Sinnott. Cathal Cummins is driving with it. Larkin Breen, can he get the cross in? Into the back post. Ooh. Luke Coleman does well to get it away because Ben Smith was waiting to pounce.
Yeah, coming in at the back post. A fantastic bit of play. Lovely cross by Larkin that time.
Yeah.
And a very, very good bit of defending by Holman in the back post.
Yeah. Actually, it's like Ben Smith is playing on the right for Corach, and Niall Harney is actually just playing as a 10. Strong challenge there from Gareth McCurtain on Keane Byrne. A few protests from Rosslare, but ref says play on. Tyke Brown again. Clearing the lines. Scrappy start, Nicky, to the game.
Yeah, look at 99% of finals and big games are. I just came from North End Gorey, and it was same as well. It was scrappy enough affair for long periods of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, look at they feel it out, and they don't want to be really anybody opening up.
North End crowned Premier Division champions today as well.
Yeah, a fantastic season. They could possibly wrap up a triple in the next couple of weeks with the FAI and the Wexford Cup final. So they've a massive 2 weeks, but have one of them trophies picked up today in the Wexford Premier League, and fully deserved, I thought, throughout the year. I think they were the better team throughout the whole year, and they wrapped it up down there today with a 1-0 win against Gorey Rangers. Yeah,
they did, and look, it went late in the season, and I'm sure those two teams especially, and maybe Shamrock Rovers and Ford Celtic, will be aiming to push again next year. You know, Gorey winning the Division 1 today. You know, Wexford soccer is really strong at the minute. There's some serious teams. You know, both of those teams are in FAI junior finals the last two now, you know, so.
Yeah, look, I said it to him today. They're leading the way both inside and outside the county. The two clubs are, and
Yeah.
Look at we're lucky to have him and
Oh,
a good flick on.
Yeah, Cathal Murphy gets a good head on that. Big height advantage there with him in the middle of the field, isn't he?
Yeah, Cathal, a big chap, big athletic chap, gets around the park, and in fairness, they'll need him today on this big pitch in Ferrycarrig.
Now, Keane Byrne, he's going to have a goal. Ooh. Speculative effort there. Shane Carroll didn't seem too bothered, but Keane Byrne had a goal.
Yeah, look, it's fantastic to see somebody like that to try something. The ball dropped to him. He had a split second. He wasn't too far away from finishing it, and look at it's good to see, and it's definitely a part of Rosslare Rangers play where they get the ball up to the front three. They are moving it quite quick.
Yep. I did tell you that number 9, he's one to keep an eye on. For his year in youths, he would have scored a couple of spectacular goals for that Wexford County team. And he scored 2 free kicks against Kilkenny and superb strikes. And I played him left back. Should put him up top.
You should have probably had him up top. You might have won in Ireland.
Well, to be fair, we can always claim we would have won that one. That was the year COVID came.
Well.
We had a bus booked to go to Galway on the Friday, and we were told we'd be back in 2 weeks, and it was a bit longer than 2 weeks.
You're still waiting on it.
They're still waiting on it, yeah. And it was a cracking team actually. Cathal Dowd and Rory O'Connor from New Ross is on a scholarship in America, and a couple of really good players. Bill Pear, Callan Murphy, some talented lads on that team.
Definitely. Loughlin Breen looking to
Yeah.
just build up along.
Ooh. It's going to be another Corach throw. Game just hasn't really opened up yet. Hasn't been flowing freely at all.
No. I don't think Denny is overly happy with something down there. He's
Wouldn't be
giving
like
out to Luke Whitty.
Yeah. Sarah Murphy, and it's gathered by Owen Byrne in the Rosslare goal. Haven't seen Owen Byrne play before.
No, he looks like a big unit, in fairness to him. I haven't seen him myself.
Ref lets that one go as Keane Byrne challenges Mervyn Corach away here. Oh, nice touch from Daryl Murphy. Takes on 2. He makes something of it. It's a good ball into the back post. Luke Holman gets it away again. Mark Furlong now for Rosslare. Relieving the pressure. Callum Farrell is going to run. Is he going to look for the pass here? Takes on 2. Plays it inside Keane Byrne. Good play. Good feet by Keane, and well recovered there by, I think it was Joe Sinnott.
Yeah.
And it'll be a free out to Corach.
In fairness, good bit of feet there by Keane Byrne that time, but Joe had just read it and came across him and
nicked it back. Yeah.
Nicked the ball back and won the free to relieve a bit of pressure. But another fantastic ball by Larkin that time over the top to release Corach to get that first.
Darryl Murphy.
Darryl Murphy, yeah, to release Corach to get that chance, and a very, very quick counter attack again by Rosslare.
Yeah, the football hasn't flowed freely, but been end to end at the same time. Both teams, well, especially Rosslare, they're attacking quick, and Niall Harney gets ahead on that, and it's going to run out of play.
Yeah, good anticipation by Murphy that time. Niall got a little flick on, and he was only a small bit away from it, and if he'd have got a touch at all, I think that time, because Byrne in the goal had committed himself to coming out, so he could have just a little touch could have knocked it past him. Yeah,
it seems Harney and Cummins there, the 9 and 10 of Corach Ramblers, they seem to interchange a lot, which will be make both of them difficult to pick up, you know, because the movement has been good so far from both. And Keane Byrne switches the play, and Callum Farrell tries to keep it alive here. He loses out to Ben Smith, and Luke Holman tries to take it from John Rebel, but it's kept. Like Brown with a pass there to Callum Farrell, and possession changes again. Niall Harney steps inside one, switches the play. Good play there.
Yeah, definitely nice bit of play by Niall. No panic in centre midfield with a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, wasn't matched by Murphy, but nice to see him getting the ball down and actually trying to move it. It's the first bit of play Cork have done without going long.
Yeah, and Conor O'Reilly then finding the feet of Keane Byrne, and Keane Byrne is switching it out to Callum Farrell here, and it's kind of hooked back, and Ben Smith will win the free kick there for Cork Ramblers.
Fairness, it was an easy one for Pat, that one that time.
Yeah.
Ben bought
The
a
flight
nice
of the ball just brought it too far away from Callum Farrell, and Ben Smith took it and wins his free. Looks like Joe Rebel's going to send this one along. Got some big men here, Corach. Cahill Cummins gets his head on it, and wide of the post.
Yeah, it was definitely route one from Joe that time. And I don't see any harm in it. They would have a bit of an advantage. Garrett McCurtain would be very good in the air. Cahill, Niall Harney, Cummins, all big, strong men.
Yeah, you have to play to your strengths. And Owen Byrne is going long now for Rosslare. Comes off the head of Cahill Murphy, and it'll be a throw-in. Came off someone's hand, and it's a free. Joe Sinnott looking for it again, is he?
It's gone wide anyway, so
We're sending the big lads in. Team Corach of Rosslare gets it away. Larkin Breen to Joe Sinnott. Switch into play, and Daniel Sinnott looking to find Larkin Breen. It's a great ball if he can get on the end of it, and it's just run out too much. It was a good idea there from Daniel Sinnott, in fairness.
good idea. Switch back into the corner where Corach had numbers, in fairness. Just a small bit too much on it. And just slightly ran out of play.
Really does well there for Rosslare, and Team Corach can't keep it in. Ball's been out of play a lot in this game.
No anticipation that time by Cummins. Cahill flicked it on, but it was well read by the Rangers captain, and a hook clearance down the line.
Yeah, Shane Carroll now for Corach. Conor O'Reilly with the head again. Mark Furlong now, he helps it on in his way to find Callum Farrell if he can keep it alive. He can't. John Revel, it's a nick on it, but Ty Brown from Rosslare, and it's out again. Scrappy so far.
Yeah, few jabs thrown, nothing,
Nothing major.
nothing to hurt you.
Yeah, Garrett McCurtain from Corach. Cahill Murphy now tries to spin, and is out. Sean Stewart in possession for Rosslare. Tyke Brown tries to find Callum Farrell in behind, and Shane Carroll will gather that one.
I see Denny giving a few instructions, looking to try and push these guys up higher up the park. So
Yeah,
maybe Denny sees something that
it just probably wants a bit of support there, you know. The ball in, Callum Farrell is outnumbered there. And try and play higher up the pitch. I'm sure both of these teams are kind of known for playing lovely football, so I'm sure they both will be aiming to improve in general play. Now, another intercepted pass, John Revel. Cork Ramblers, and it falls favourably for him. He looks for Joe Sinnott. Sean Stewart's going to get on that one, is he? It's going to be a Rosslare throw.
It's Sean, quick throw in as well, in fairness to him, to try and get Ross there. Going further forward, and then just kicked away, unfortunately.
Yeah, Tyg Brown. I think he was aiming for a run of Callum Farrell there, but he didn't get enough weight on it, and it falls to Shane Carroll. Sean Stewart buys his free there, doesn't he, off Lorcan Breen?
He does. He does, and in fairness to Niall Walsh there that time, he didn't deserve to win that header up against the man who's probably a foot taller than him, but won that header to get
timing
it
was
down
good,
the pitch. So really good header, and in fairness to Niall and Furlong, Niall Walsh and Mark Furlong, they're definitely stalwarts of that Rosslare Rangers would have come up against us in the Premier League a few years, and fair play to him for
Tyg Brown
sticking around, because it's been a difficult couple of years for Rosslare Rangers. Couple of relegations, and them guys would be well used to winning a lot of games of football, so it must have been difficult for him. So you must say fair play to him.
Yeah, clubs need lads like them. Now Ben Smith, and he's not going to be able to get on the end of it. Good bit of a breeze out there, is there? Oh.
Yeah.
Free is given.
Free kick in.
And Cathal Cummins, is it? Took a foot to the face, I think, but in fairness to Tyg Brown, he knew nothing about it.
We'll see it here now.
Came from behind.
Very scrappy throw in. And in fairness to Cathal,
Yeah.
Tyg wasn't expecting him to come in, and fair play to him for getting his foot up that high.
Yeah.
To kick him in the head. It's been the most exciting part of the game so far. But look at fair play to him, and a dangerous area for Niall Harney to be really whipping this in with it. So he could definitely test burning the goal.
Absolutely, yeah. He will be the Corach Ramblers' danger man, so they'll be hoping to make something of this set piece. Goes low.
Oh.
And Rosslare get it away. Keeper spilled it, and it's back in. And Cathal Cummins is. He's offside anyway. And Niall Harney tests the keeper.
Yeah, good whip by Niall that time with his left foot. I think we might get a replay if John Harper isn't too busy. But not that replay,
No,
John.
Wrong one, John.
Good whip with his left foot from Niall Harney, in fairness to him. And look, you would expect Niall burning the goal. Here it is now, this time, Padraig. So good whip, and difficult enough for the goalkeeper.
A lot of bodies in his way there, but got his body behind it and kept it out, and that's the most important thing. And Rosslare got it away.
He let his defenders worry about the second ball.
Yeah.
So that's all he can do. But
good free kick here now.
Good whip, and it goes down as a chance.
Yeah. Now Tyg Brown aiming to produce a better delivery this time. The last one was straight to the hands of Shane Carroll. The Corach Ramblers goal. He sort of floats this one in. Keane Byrne is going to challenge. Colin Murphy gets it away. Dean Corach from Rosslare just puts it back into the mix. Callum Farrell hands on the back. It's a free out.
Yeah, hands on the back, soft out free.
Yeah.
To be given. I was running out for a goal kick anyway, but
I think so, yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. There's only a couple of yards where it's going to be taken from. So they go short.
Goes short this time. Garrett McCurtain looks for the pass. Rosslare win it back. Now, there are the instructions from Denny on the sideline, trying to has to keep it on the ground. Now, Niall Harney now. Ooh, surely a free.
Yeah, strong tackle. In fairness, Furlong that time, and
the yellow card
so
for Mark Furlong.
Yeah, good strong tackle, in fairness, by him. Niall had just given the ball away, passed the ball on, and we'll allow him with his age to be a small bit slow on that one, but straight angle. I think we got a goal from a similar position here in the last cup final last week. Blackwater's goal came from a similar position when the ball came off the post, so it'll be interesting to see what Corach Ramblers looking at it and see can they test the goalkeeper. They have a bit of breeze behind him, I think, as well.
I think the breeze is going that way. Joe Simmons going to put it in, and
he didn't look at last week's.
Out it goes. Rosslare will be happy with that one. It was a free in a dangerous position, and game's first caution as well to Mark Furlong. It was a late tackle, to be fair. Don't think he can argue a whole lot.
No. I must say, Padraig, another fantastic turnout.
Yeah.
Massive crowd here again today, and I must say, in the last week I've been at a lot of games, 2 cup semi-finals, massive crowd, youth game, a big crowd.
Yeah, Sean Stewart here for Rosslare Rangers. Gets the ball into the box, and Callum Farrell can't keep it alive. Cork get away with it, and Niall Harney picking up possession now, and he's going to run at Tyrone. Tyrone does well, and ref calls back for a free. Soft enough.
Yeah, and even today, massive crowd down in North End, so like the supporters do play a massive part, and in weather like we've had last week, it's great getting out to cheer on these lads.
Definitely. Yeah, right since the Gwyn Jones Cup, we had a good turnout for that one too, Nicky.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what we like to see, and we're blessed with weather like we have today, and the the most recent finals as well, and yeah, it's just a great thing to see. And I think we're going to have a big turnout for our Wexford Cup final as well, which is our last cup final, which is going to be on in 2 weekends' time.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Project massive day out between North End and Fort Celtic, and look at 2 clubs obviously doing a lot of things right. Fort Celtic trying to close that gap between themselves and Gorey, and North End and Gorey, should I say,
and retain a cup.
And retain a cup. So and North End potentially maybe looking to try and pick up that triple that we spoke about earlier on. So they have a big game to get over next week, but
yeah, against Fairview. Yeah,
at least they're in the position for it.
Yeah,
another free kick.
Yeah, it's been a physical encounter so far. Football has not really gotten flowing at all, but been definitely a battle out there.
Yeah.
But look, both teams have plenty of quality in them, so I'm sure all we need is just one moment to spark this game into life.
Well, you've seen a couple of little sparks here and there. Keane Byrne has a couple of nice little turns, and the same with Niall Harney on a couple of little occasions. So hopefully they'll get down and they'll just move the ball around.
It's going to be Luke Homan for Rosslare Rangers. Swings one in, good ball. Ooh,
oh,
great ball in.
Fantastic.
And beats everybody. Liam Flood was challenging, but he was well marshalled there by, I think it was Gareth McCurtain and or Larkin Breen, not sure, but it was good defending. Didn't get a chance to rise for it, but a great ball in, good whip on it. Yeah,
fantastic ball across, Padraig, and very, very appealing for somebody to come and attack it, and be something they might look forward to.
Ooh, Niall Harney with a nice touch there, gets away, and it's taken down by Niall Walsh, and yeah, it's going to be the game's second yellow. Again, I don't think you can argue a whole lot there.
No, I don't think so. I only mentioned the 2 boys a second ago, and they're taking chunks out of Harney in the last couple of minutes, but look at you can't allow him to get his head up and run at you, because he will hurt you, in fairness to Niall.
They have great pace on the wings there with Darryl Murphy and Ben Smith, so, and those two were
making a break.
Yeah, they were breaking now. Long ball in here, and Owen Byrne only gets a punch on it, and Tyrone gets it away. Larkin Breen with the back heel, and doesn't find anyone, and Rosslare just clear their lines. And Niall Harney gets a head on that there, but I'm not sure the ref is bringing it back. Is he for a free?
So yeah, John Revel took a little collision to the face that time. He was looking at the ball, and Callum Farrell just caught him, and fairness to Johnny, didn't make too much of it. He was on the ground for a couple of seconds, got back up, and he tried to run off a head injury.
He's back down now anyway.
Yeah, so
he feels it there, I think.
Yeah, so maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
He definitely tried to run off that head injury, alright, so a couple of anxious looking there from John Fanning, looking out across.
Plenty of options on the bench anyway.
It's interesting to see, you don't see it too often this early in the game, Padraig. What are we, 27 minutes?
Cathal Murphy gets on the end of the free, hooks one, but it's wide. He didn't really have the angle on it, did he?
No, he didn't really, no, in fairness. So another straight long ball by Garrett McCurtain straight up to the middle.
Yeah, he got a nice strike on it.
Yeah, he did.
Just the angle was too tight for him, but
yeah, he caught it nice.
yeah, dangerous, and it just kind of shows how quickly things can change. It looks like Rosslare making a change here, Nicky. Alan Brown is coming in.
That's, I was just saying, it's unusual to see this early in the game. Did you see?
Someone coming out.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly who. Is it
30
Flood,
minutes
is
on
it?
the clock. It looks like Liam Flood, yeah.
Liam Flood, yeah.
Must be due to an injury or something.
Yeah, but I looking at both benches, and both benches had lads out warming up. So it's just that's what I was just about to mention before the shot was took that time. So interesting to see how Alan Brown goes. So it's a straight swap straight into the centre midfield.
Yeah, that's sure. Right. Can't seem to like the sub. Dean Corach puts one over the top there for the lads to chase, and Keane Byrne is going to chase Garrett McCurtain, and Garrett puts it out for a throw in the end. Yeah, the sub is down on the app, and yeah, it's a change for Rosslare Rangers on 30 minutes in the game, just approaching 30. Yeah, must be due to some kind of knock, Nicky.
You would be thinking, because I don't think Liam done a whole lot wrong.
No, don't think so.
Then again, you wouldn't know with Denny.
Yeah. Maybe Alan was late. Now, Ben Smith trying to charge away here for Cork Ramblers. And ref bringing it back for the free kick again. Another late challenge. Rosslare leaving it in on him, aren't they?
Yeah, there's been a lot of it, and I'll be honest, I actually thought Corach were going to be the ones who would be a little bit more physical, but Rosslare are definitely not lacking a couple of
spirit.
Silly late just challenges, you know. They can accumulate on you later in the game, you know. So the last thing you need on a cup final day and a sunny day and a big pitch is to go down to 10 men, so they'll just have to be careful.
And two Rosslare men, and Tyke Brown is looking to get it clear, and he does, and it's out for a throw. Two Rosslare lads challenged each other there, Nicky, and it does happen.
They're eager.
Yeah.
They're even challenging each other, Patrick.
Yeah.
Never mind the Corach lads.
They're up for it. It's been some team talk. And John Revel for the throw.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you were impressed with that, Patrick. So, look, John throw it in. Probably a little bit hard for Cahill to take it, but you would be expecting them to do a little bit better, in fairness. And Rosslare look to break, opening up play.
Mark Furlong with a good ball out to Dean Corach. Going to switch it there, looking for Callum Farrell at the back post. I think Daniel Sinnott. It falls to Keane Byrne. He's going to have a goal. Ooh. Over again. Nice first time strike there again from Keane Byrne, wasn't it?
He's definitely not afraid to try something.
Nice.
So he
confident, and he's a good striker of a ball, yeah.
Shoot on sight, I think, is his motto. And
look, the chance was on, the keeper was coming, and very difficult to do, but yeah, he had a goal anyway for sure. Garrett McCurtain there with a quick kick out to John Revel. John Revel coming into pressure now, and he's going to play it back to Daniel Sinnott. Cahill Murphy and Corach now is a bit better. John Revel. And loses it out, and it's going to be a throw into Rosslare Rangers. They're looking to go quick every time, so Keane Byrne, can he make it stick? Does well. Ball to the back post. Sean Stewart's attacking it. Can he? Couldn't quite manage to make something of it, but
yeah, in fairness to Sean, if he took that gamble a split second earlier, he might have just got onto it. He probably didn't think it was going to make the whole way across, but it did make it away.
Garrett McCurtain pings one out to John Revel, and he goes back with it. Daniel Sinnott. He's looking to find a run of Cahill Cummins, who's battling there with Conor O'Reilly, and O'Reilly does well, and it makes his way to the goalkeeper. Tyke Brown now for Rosslare Rangers to Mark Furlong. And I think Mark's winning the free there.
Yeah, a bit of experience by Mark that time. Was running probably a bit too quick back towards his own goal, and let Joey maybe take him out of it and relieve the pressure, and let Niall Walsh now put the ball down and get ready to move it forward for Rosslare Rangers.
Yep. Niall Walsh is towards the right side there, and Sean Stewart battles Garrett McCurtain and Cathal Murphy, and anyone to do well to win a header in that one, and Cork get away with it, and Cathal Cummins coming deep with the ball. Cork move it around nicely. Mark Furlong and Brown, the substitute for her first involvement. And Sean Stewart keep it alive, he does well. And Rosslare win a throw in there. Rosslare doing okay at the minute, Nicky, to be fair to them.
Yeah.
They'll be probably the happier of the two teams, I think. And Dean Corach gets the ball across. Keane Byrne. Is he going to have a go here? He tries to find a little reverse pass into Callum Farrell, and just couldn't quite get the power on it, and did well there with two players on him.
Yeah, in fairness, well read by Sinnott to get the clearance, but yeah, Keane looks like he's definitely going to be a danger man for Rangers today.
Yeah. Tyke Brown, and they have a searching ball there, and Larkin Breen gets it clear. Dean Corach from Rosslare Rangers to Mark Furlong. And Darrell Murphy intercepts the pass, and he's going to break here. Charging down the left wing, he's got two players inside, he gets his cross in, it falls to Niall Harney.
Ooh.
Get it down into the ground, and bounces up over the bar, but good break there from Cork Ramblers, a good chance.
Yeah, nice to see your fullback getting, or your winger should I say, getting his head down and going right near enough to the byline, and
utilising the pace.
Yeah, in fairness, he done really well to get the head up and pick Niall Harney out.
Yeah, and it came at a kind of an awkward height for Niall. He had to strike it down, and but look, first good piece of play there from Cork we've seen in a few minutes. There's the attempted pass from Keane Byrne, it was cut out, and the game is starting to come to life. John Revel from Cork Ramblers, and Rosslare get it again, Luke Holman. Well, one back there by Ben Smith from Cork Ramblers. Cathal Murphy now in possession. Does well, nice feet there. Nice 1-2 with Niall Harney, gets the ball. Ooh, I think he was looking for the left winger there, and just couldn't quite get the pass right. Yeah,
he definitely tried to get a bit of whip on it. He probably just caught it a bit straight. If he'd have done that with his other pass now, he'd have done quite well, but yeah, look, it was a nice bit of play from Cork the last couple of seconds, just as we thought Rangers were coming back into it. In fairness to Cork Ramblers, they put the ball down the last couple of seconds and moved
it. Nice bit of football there, yeah. Tyke Brown to Niall Walsh. And Luke Holman steps inside his man well, finds Keane Byrne with the pass. Keane can get away from Daniel Sinnott. He's got two on him now, and Daniel Sinnott recovers well. Cork Ramblers. And Rosslare win a throw in.
Yeah, in fairness, good battle between the two of them there. Daniel Sinnott didn't let Keane get away from him, and even when Daniel had took the ball back, you like to see your centre forward battling and trying to win it back, and he's won a throw in a decent area for Rosslare Rangers.
Yeah. Luke Holman looking for Keane Byrne, and John Revel does well there defensively, and Joe Sinnott and Corach switch to play. Good defending. Oh, nice touch there from Darrell Murphy onto Niall Harney.
Yeah, fantastic flick.
Yeah. Harney battles Alan Brown, and it'll be a throw into Cork Ramblers. A lovely flick there from Darrell Murphy to keep it alive and make it pass of it as well, to be fair.
Yeah, lovely flick, but I must say fair play to Alan Brown. He tracked Niall Harney's run every bit of it, and had stopped that counter attack, so good bit of defending as well.
Yeah. Denny's making a few notes anyway. Awkward bounce on that one there, and Rosslare by the free that time.
John was a little bit unlucky. Farrell had just stopped, but look, you get frees for them all day. He went through his back, and
he was open and Callum was down, and it's just how it is. Maybe Luke Holman now for Rosslare with the free. Oh, Callum Farrell getting a touch on it, and Cork get it clear. Alan Brown asking a lot of shots. John Schultz does really well. Oh, he's taken down. Maybe free in. Tom Martin was pointing the flag the other way there. I was just saying, Alan Brown was asking a lot of Sean Stewart, but Sean Stewart did it.
Yeah, in
Did
fairness,
well.
he done really well. I think he robbed Cathal Murphy of the ball, and
Yeah.
Cathal probably would be a bit disappointed that he didn't deal with it. And he's after picking up a yellow card for himself, and in the meantime.
Yep.
And another dangerous area for Rosslare Rangers. Have two lads.
So have a couple of good set piece takers in the team. Tyke Brown, Luke Holman, Keane Byrne too, but he seems to be in the box. I suppose he's a big unit. Want him there, Conor Riley too.
Yeah, I think Holman is going to take charge of it and maybe whip it in.
Yeah, they're going for the in swinger there. Left foot of Luke Holman. The last free kick he put in was a serious ball, so I'd be hoping for something like it.
Yeah.
Holman puts it in, looks over the front post, and Cork Ramblers get it away.
Yeah, well defended, and John Revel looking to get a counter attack if he gets his head up. Murphy's gone straight through the middle.
Niall Harney there, stepping away from Alan Brown, and Rosslare recover it. Alan Brown is driving on, a big physical player. Alan is cross in, Garrett McCurtain heads in, it's going to be corner.
Yeah, they should be talking. His goalkeeper and Loughnbreen should have been talking to Garrett that time. An unnecessary corner to give away.
Garrett's letting them know anyway.
Yeah, and they probably deserve it, but if Niall Harney had got his head up a little bit, Murphy had made a fantastic run straight through the middle there that time with that counter attack, but he ended up being slowing the ball down, and he ended up being outnumbered and allowed Rosslare Rangers to attack the other side.
Luke Holman with the in swinger.
Ooh.
And John Revel gets the header away. There was a clash of heads in there. I think that's why the ref stopped. I don't think there wasn't a free, but Conor Riley collided just after the ball went.
Yeah. John Revel, another bang to the head for him. In the wars this half of it, that one didn't seem to affect him at all.
No, he must be numb now.
Yeah, from the first lap.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't affect his singing.
Does he sing? Does he just play the guitar at all?
Well, I'm sure he has to sing a song somewhere along in it.
Maybe, yeah. And
make some kind of noise.
Yeah, it'll be Shane Carroll now with the restart for Cork Ramblers as we approach the last couple of minutes of this first half. It's just been a cagey affair. Oh, ball over the top. Ben Smith now in a dangerous position. Gets it across and it's fallen to Cathal Cummins. Gets it away. Can he get a shot? He does. It's blocked down by Niall Walsh, and an opening there for Corach, Nicky.
Yeah, an opening. Do look quite dangerous when they do get going. It was a good pullback again. Cathal
took a funny bounce, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, and he done. Yeah, he done well in fairness to get his shot off. He was under a bit of pressure coming at a tight angle, but yeah, it's been a bit of a strange half, all right. Roderick, the Rangers probably had a little bit of better of the football, but Corach have had probably the better chance. Yeah,
that's the best chance of the game, I think, so far anyway. So yeah, other than that, just kind of half chances and speculative efforts really that we've seen.
Yeah, good bit of movement in the box now.
Yeah, Corach just in it, putting it in. Garrett McCurtain rises. Ref's giving a corner.
Loughnbreen trotting over now to take this, so he's definitely going to be whipping it in, right in on top of the keeper.
Yeah, it'd be a great time to score, wouldn't it? Just approaching the halfway mark. It'd really make your team talk at half-time a lot easier.
As the Rangers are brave, you mightn't see it in the camera, but they're leaving two right up top.
Ooh, Mark Furlong blocks it at the near post. Loughnbreen's getting a second chance, and the ball is better, and it's fallen to Cathal Cummins, and he puts it over the bar. He couldn't quite get above it there, and good ball in from Larkin Breen.
Yeah, in fairness, he got lucky there because his first ball was shocking. So he got a second chance at it and he delivered a good ball in.
Yeah. On Byrne with the kick. Alan Brown now, and I suppose Alan gives them physically a better match there for Cathal Murphy in the middle, doesn't he? Luke Holman does really well there.
Yeah, no, in
Ball
fairness,
goes out.
Alan has done quite well since he's come in.
Yeah.
Um,
The height alone, even.
yeah,
You know, it's
just evens it up a small bit.
Yeah.
He's probably a little bit more athletic
him-
than Liam as well, so he's
Yeah.
helping Furlong get
Yeah.
around the park a bit more.
Daniel's in a nice spin there. His ball is blocked it clear down, and John Revel now is going to attack down the right hand side here for Cork Ramblers. Good ball back to Ben Smith. Yeah, runs out of play. It's kind of been the pattern of this half, really. Just hasn't quite happened for either team, really. You know, they haven't been able to open the others up.
It's been a patchwork pattern.
Yeah.
So
Defences have been quite solid. Now, Tyke Brown from Rosslare Rangers, and that would have been a difficult pass, and Darryl Murphy fouls Conor O'Reilly there.
Connor done well just to get in front of him. Darryl was trying to do a small bit of a twist and turn to get himself in, but fairness to Pat, he's been right up a play, and another easy enough free kick to award.
Yeah. Burn going long, just we come into added time now in the first half. And Niall Harney finds Larkin Breen. Good pass inside. Niall Walsh goes down under pressure from Cathal Cummins. I think he bought that one too, didn't he?
Yeah,
For experience comes into it.
Yeah, in fairness, he got out there. I think Cathal had just pulled out of it, and look at Niall just, should we say, got one off the referee that time. He's looking at his knee. I think he's trying to find a little mark, but I'd say that's one of the older scars.
Yeah. Now, Walsh from Rosslare into the mix, and Cathal Murphy gets it clear. Luke Holman from Rosslare knocks it back up towards Sean Stewart. Looking for the back post there for Callum Farrell, and falls to Keane Byrne. He's going to have a goal, and it comes to be taken by Shane Carroll in the goal.
Yeah. Patrick,
Straight back up.
I said he might not score from his own half, but kicking the ball that long, he might not go too far away either. But
He's
especially
good,
with the wind,
good punt on a ball, Shane, to be fair.
Route one,
Yeah.
put it up to the big guys and try to get lads up to support it.
Absolutely. Larkin Breen here for Cork Ramblers as we approach the end of the first half. Cathal Murphy and Alan Brown are battling, and Cathal Cummins had it for a second in there, but didn't get control of it, and Conor Riley gets it away, or there was an offside anyway.
Yeah, I think Cummins was offside when Cathal had got the first flick to it. And in fairness to Cathal, he looks like he's a difficult unit to be trying to pick up and mark, isn't he? Do you
Yeah,
know?
movement is good, yeah, definitely, yeah, good player.
Yeah, and the ball just bobbled up to him, and he tried to do as much as he could, but Cathal had straight into it, offside position.
And that brings the first half to a close. 0-0, Nicky, and hard to argue with it. Still waiting on this game to spark into life, and hopefully the second half we'll see a little bit more forward from both teams.
Hopefully so, Padraig. Yeah, very little between both sides. In fairness, you can see Rangers, should I say, have come with a game plan, and look at very little in it, and hopefully the game will open up a little bit more now as the legs get a little bit tired in the second half.
Right, see you folks.
And I know that I'm home when you're next to me. And I know that you and I were meant to be. Without you, I could not be me. Without you, I'd never feel complete. It's the way I know you'd stay with me night and day. Each lifetime of loving you. It's the way I know you'd stay with me night and day. Each
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right. As he goes left and you stay right between the lines of fear and blame. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night. And I know how to save a life. Lay down a list of what is wrong, things you've told him all along. Pray to God he hears you, and I pray to God he hears you. And where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night. And I know how to save a life. Let 'em know that you know best how to save a life. I pray to God he hears you. How to save a life somewhere along in the bitterness. How to save a life. A broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat. Oh, this madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. untold stories they were left behind. Silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street alive, under the street alive.
Myself looking back again, remembering the things you said, the memories of love we shared, the talk of growing old together. We were meant to last forever, but I miss the nights we used to go wherever, staring at the sky, counting on the stars, getting lost in your eyes, the perfect paradise. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause I can't do this on my own. Yeah, I know you said it's over, but I won't leave this alone. Follow me, let's go through this black hole together. Let's go through this black hole together. This black hole together. Let's go through this black hole together. Black hole together. As a dream and drift away, I hear a voice calling my name. I open my eyes and you're there. I hear you say, we're gonna run away to a distant hideaway where we can stay forever, be together. Come with me to another galaxy where we can be until the end of time. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause I can't do this on my own. Yeah, I know you said it's over, but I won't leave this alone. Follow me, let's go through this black hole together. Black hole together. find new streets, just know that I'm right by your side. Oh, promise that I won't leave. I know we'll make it through this time. Don't tell me that it's over. We could start again. I can make you sober. I told you thick and thin, 'cause we don't quit. I'm all in, just don't fade out. 'Cause I'm here now. If you need escape, we'll find our way. Just don't look down, 'cause I'm here now. Oh, oh, I'm here now. Oh, oh, 'cause I'm here now.
When the tides are high, you can't keep pushing. It's getting harder to breathe. When the people crowd around your space, know you were safe with me. When the storms of us start pouring, and you've got a lot to lose, my heart will keep on falling for you. I'll carry on and take the weight for you. When the storms of us start pouring, and you got a lot to lose, my heart will keep on falling for you. I'll carry on and take the weight for you.
Well, welcome back, folks. As we're just about to kick off the second half here, as Rosslare Rangers with possession.
They're kicking off, so they have to have it.
Yeah. What,
The longest they've been in position in the game.
I guess anybody has it, I think, really, hasn't it? It's-
Yeah, true.
The ball is just bouncing around, but hopefully we'll get to see the ball more on the ground in the second half after the team talks from the two wise mentors. No changes to either side.
No changes. It doesn't look like a whole lot of change, positional changes anywhere. Maybe it's just after setting in, Niall Harney's just pushed maybe right up on the last man. Maybe it's just this.
Yeah,
phase
well,
of
no,
play.
I think we saw that a little bit in the first half. Himself and Cathal Cummins seemed to switch just in some phases of play, you know. There's Sergey.
Yeah. The cameraman for Wexford Football League.
Yeah, top man. Now, Niall Harney trying to release Cathal Murphy, and pass is picked off. Tyke Brown now for Rosslare Rangers trying to release Callum Farley on the left wing, but it's out. Yeah, we had Division 3A could have been decided today, but it's going to take another game now. Took a twist on Thursday night when the two teams were playing. Blackwater, Rosslare Strand. Blackwater drawn, meaning Rosslare Strand only need a They only needed a point today or a win against Moyne Rangers, and unfortunately their game was abandoned due to a serious injury to Moyne, so that'll have to be replayed now next Sunday, and Rosslare Strand will need a win to win the league, and I think a draw will bring it to a playoff.
Yeah, draw bring it to a playoff. All right, Patrick, and the win will wrap it up for Rosslare Strand.
A draw. No, they need to win. A draw, and it's Blackwaters. So that'll makes it slightly more interesting now. Anyway,
sorry,
yeah.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, look at it. All to play for now.
Yeah, big win for Blackwater today.
Yeah, massive win. In fairness to him.
Shane Carroll's free in is cleared by Rosslare, and Luke Holman does well. Maybe a throw. Blackwater saved their goals for today, didn't they? I was talking to a couple of them. They just kind of felt like they left it behind them on Thursday night. They started really slowly, found themselves 2-0 down, got it back to 2-2, and couldn't find a winner. And look, leagues are hard to win, especially when you've had the kind of battle they've had. But I mean, if they don't win the league, Nicky, they'll be the first one. Callum Farrell is way down the left-hand side here, and now the offside flag is raised. I thought that was going to be up a lot sooner there. But I was going to say, if Blackwater don't win the league, they must be the first team to do so undefeated.
You would think so. In fairness, it's crazy when you think of it that way, that they could end up going the whole season undefeated and still finish runners up.
Yeah. 50 points.
Yeah, and it's been a fantastic season for them, getting to the cup final. They were literally a couple of seconds away from winning the cup final last Sunday. Yeah. And so look at fair play to them. They've had a great season, and in fairness to them, they've done all they've could. And it's up to the Moyne Rangers now to put up a battle against Rosslare Strand next Sunday. So and see how that goes. Yeah,
Joe Sinnott now trying to release Ben Smith. Ooh, brighter start to the second half, it has to be said, Nicky.
Yeah.
From Corach anyway, and Owen Byrne is going long here for Rosslare Rangers, and that ball beats everybody. And Callum Farrell is in with a chance here. Can he get a strike away? He does, and it's well off target.
Yeah, in fairness,
it's really opened up from there.
Yeah, it opened up, but very, very poor defending.
Miscommunication there between.
So two of them went to attack it and allowed Callum Farrell in.
Maybe the chest. He probably needed to make the angle a bit narrower, and that was a great opportunity there for Rosslare Rangers.
Yeah, it was indeed.
And it's been a game of very few chances and openings, and that one just came to him. And look, he didn't capitalise.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, and now Darryl Murphy for Cork Ramblers finds Cathal Cummins now in a little bit of space here. Yeah, good take there from Cathal Cummins. Back to Ben Smith. Ben Smith is taking on Luke Holman here. Luke's pushing him wide. He gets his cross in, and it's falling back, and it's 1-0. It's Darryl Murphy.
Yeah.
Good play by Darryl Murphy in the build-up.
Yeah.
And Cathal Cummins especially, and Ben Smith does well down the right-hand side here. Gets his cross in. The keeper just gets a hand to it, and snapshot from Darryl Murphy, and it's 1-0 to Cork Ramblers.
Yeah, 1-0 to Cork. And maybe the goalkeeper could have done it slightly a little bit better. He just kind of hung his hand out at it, but Darryl Murphy was there to take full advantage and knock it into the net. Yeah, just now this game is going to have to open up now. And now Darryl Murphy back in possession of Cork Ramblers. He has been lively. I suppose just when you think of it now, Padraig, Cork have definitely started the first half or the second half a little bit better. They're probably a bit sluggish today, maybe starting. They got just before they started, they got disappointing news that Galway Rangers have won their league title. So for the majority of that game, it looked like they were going to a playoff one way or another. So like, and then an injury time winner for Gorey. So maybe that might have played a little bit in their heads. I'm sure it would. You're playing your whole season for a league title. To be completely snatched out of your hands in the last minute or two. So maybe that might have been a reason why they were a bit sluggish. But they have definitely started this half a little bit better. Yeah. They've got the first goal, and Darryl Murphy's put them one up, and now they've a free kick in a good area here for Joe Sinnott. Thought Cathal Cummins' part of the build up of that goal was really good as well, Nicky. Yeah. Found good space there and took a good run down on the chest and played a nice ball across to Ben Smith. Ben Smith had a lot to do, and he did well too. Yeah, he definitely did. Definitely did. And Joe, you have to put a bit of. Goes for the height. Yeah. It's Niall Harney at the back post. Sorry,
far side of the box here. Back to Ben Smith. Ben Smith's going to get a cross kind of come shot, and goalkeeper's going to take that one. Now Rosslare look to break. Daniel Sinner from Cork Ramblers heads clear. Mark Furlong to Sean Stewart. Now we see a tweak to things from Rosslare Rangers, and Mark Furlong here is attacking down the right hand side. Daniel Sinnott comes off his back, I think. A couple of shouts for handball there, but I don't think there was. And Luke Holman now plays one out to Callum Farrell. Callum Farrell is going to have to. Luke Holman does well to keep that in play. Good play there, good play by Callum Farrell. Luke Holman combining. Great ball, Keane Byrne. Ooh, that was a chance. Just couldn't quite get the power behind it, Keane Byrne, but nice play there from Luke Holman.
Really good bit of play by Luke Holman that time, in fairness to him. Nice little 1-2 with Farrell, and then shot into the space, and he put a great whip ball in there, and Keane Byrne probably had a little bit more time than he thought. He tried to swing his head in just to get a flick on it, but good bit of play, and in fairness to Rosslare, they've come straight back out to try and put a bit of pressure on Corach.
Yeah. Sinner reverses the ball back. Shane Carroll from Cork going along again. And Harney does well. Darryl Murphy trying to find Harney, and Cork now look to make something here. He goes back, and they can be a bit more relaxed on the ball now with the goal advantage, Corach.
Yeah,
we're starting to see him play a little bit better there too, and just picked up by Sean Stewart. Garrett McCurtain takes him down. Rosslare go with the quick free kick. Callum Farrell's away. He's got a great chance here, Nicky. Ooh. Taken by it was a brilliant piece of play there by Rosslare Rangers. Whoever took the free kick, Callum Farrell was away, and I think John Revel did really well defensively, pushed him out wide, and
he had switched off for the original bit of play on it, but in fairness, he never gave up, and he got right back and closed the angle, and
comfortable save for Shane in the end.
Comfortable, but probably a little bit of silly play from Garrett McCurtain, somebody such experience coming up out of his centre half position, and to give away a soft free to allow Corach to come back into that.
Could have cost him.
Could have costed him, all right.
Luke Holman, Mark Furlong. Callum Farrell can't keep it alive. Good response from Rosslare Rangers. It's going 1 down.
Yeah, good response, all right, Padraig. I'm after getting into a little bit of trouble here. Tommy Courtney, Gorey Rangers says I've never mentioned Gorey's B team, and we've mentioned him already, and I'm sure we'll be, when we sum up the league, we'll mention him again. So,
yeah,
congratulations, Tommy.
And all the lads, yeah.
Looks like Niall Walsh is just going to go along with this, or telling Alan Brown to head into the centre of the area. So
looks like he's the target.
He could well be. Good ball.
Yeah. Cleared by Daniel Sinner. He's had a good game at centre back, in fairness, Daniel. And Alan Brown there looking to release Sean Stewart. Darryl Murphy doesn't quite get it clear. Sean Stewart battling on the right hand side for Rosslare Rangers, and he's charging it down. It's going to be a goal kick to Corach. Colin Murphy gets it away.
Hasn't really gone too well for Sean Stewart out there on the wing, has it? Hasn't got a whole lot of ball.
No, he's
either.
Been battling
he's
and
been
busy,
working
but
hard, but it just hasn't been getting massive amount of.
Yeah, but there hasn't been a whole lot of space. And that pass is picked up by Mark Furlong, and he's trying to find Sean Stewart, and I think Sean's giving away. The ref's playing it. No, he's bringing it back for the free kick there. Sean wasn't alive to that one. Intercepted Daniel Sinnett's pass there. Mark Furlong. Carroll with a great ball. Cathal Cummins helps it on, and Byrne does well to come out and claim that one. And Niall Harney is down, is he?
Yeah, in fairness,
He's up again.
keeper caught him. Niall was brave going in, but it was a heavy collision. I think he caught him more around the arm, so it's one of them sore ones to take. But Harney, in fairness to him, he's made of hardy stuff.
Carl Murphy. Daniel Sinnott gets it clear. Conor Reilly just puts it straight back up there. Oh, Alan Brown takes it down with the arm, and it'll be a free to Corach.
Even though there's plenty of time left, Cork will definitely eke out a few seconds here and there and the likes of these things.
Yeah,
And
Garrett McCurtain looking for Ben Smith on the right hand side if he can keep it alive. And a flag is up for offside. Late call there for Martin Kenny.
yeah, I'll be honest with you, it's even in the wrong position. So, bit of a strange one by Martin. Maybe he's listening to us. We hadn't realised we hadn't mentioned his name.
But maybe. Right. Anyway, Rosslare with the restart, and that's going to be up for a throw. Never really keep count of the throws in these games, do you? It's be on for a record number today.
Yeah, it could well be actually.
And watch in the lines. Mark Furlong heads it into the mix, and Larkin Breen picks it up, and he's driving at it here with a pass there to Niall Harney. What can Harney do? He's stepping inside. Ooh, good feet. Goes down. Revs having none of it. Callum Farrell, and it's out of play, and that's disappointing.
Yeah, Callum was unlucky, he just ran it out of play, but in fairness, good bit of play from Harney
Here we
that
go.
time.
Yeah, here we have a look at it again here now.
Took his time and
Yeah,
stood up, and Niall Welch with all his experience stood up to Niall Harney once he cut back inside. He realised he had to close the gap, and
he got the ball.
touch on the ball, all right.
Don't think there's any major drama there.
No, I don't think so. Don't think there is now.
Yeah. And Rosslare get it away. I have to get bodies up though. Cork play it back to Shane Carroll, and Shane will take his time here while Keane Byrne is actually pressing him. And
Just
out again.
coming on half time in the other game going on in Wexford, up in Bunclody. Padraig Evergreen are beating Newark in the Leinster Junior Cup 1-0, where we have 3 Wexford officials.
Yeah, four Wexford officials.
So up in Bunclody, so it's going the Kilkenny men's way at this stage.
Yeah, and look, they're a seasoned club. They've been knocking around both of them for a long time, and I'm sure both of those teams they really need one of those titles to drive their clubs forward, don't they? They've both been in and around them in quarters and semi-finals, Leinsters and FAIs for years.
Yeah, a number of years.
And they probably just need one of them, and it might kickstart something for them, you know. And yeah, great to see it, a venue such as Bunclody hosting it, and 4 Wexford officials as well. It's another great thing for Wexford football. Keane Byrne gets a head on that. There's a hand on the back there, and it's free out.
Fairness to Wexford officials, have been unlucky the last few years because the teams have been so successful that they can't officiate in a lot of them games. So they're probably delighted that neither North End or Gorey or Shamrock Rovers or Fort Celtic, any of them were in an FAI or a Leinster, or should I say Leinster Junior Cup, to allow them to get in their game. Here we are now with a strong tackle that time by Brown, and
it's
stopped the ball.
Darren Murphy looking for the back heel, and Rosslare Rangers pick it off. Looking to find Keane Byrne there in behind. Bit of a battle in there at the minute, isn't there? Conor O'Reilly from Rosslare Rangers and Garrett McCurtain will have a little bit of time to decide what to do with that one. He goes back to the goalkeeper. Rosslare Rangers were looking for the free there.
Yeah, it's good little. It's very competitive there in that centre midfield area.
It's a physical contest anyway, isn't it?
Looks like John Fanning down there. Corach Ramblers are warming up. Staples.
Yep.
Looks like he's coming in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
He'll be definitely
Good experience anyway.
a handful.
Yeah.
He was,
Goal scorer too. Real good player. Always has been.
Was a really, really good player.
Yeah. And his brother Frank was a good Raheen man for the end of his career. So moved into the village. Joined the team. Good player. And Tyke Braun getting it across to Niall Walsh. Does well there, under pressure from Niall Harney. Sean Stewart can't keep it alive. And Alan Brown there. Pitched his ball over the top here. Callum Farrell, can he make something of it? No. Well marshalled out there, really.
Hey.
And the ref is giving a corner kick. Maybe they don't have a number 18. And it looks like John Staples is going to come into play here for Cork Ramblers. After the corner, Rosslare with a good ball in. Shane Carroll is up well. What's that?
A phone.
Oh, I think he's breaking up the place here.
Yeah. I'll have to claim a new phone off the Wexford Football League.
Okay.
Some hope of that.
Yeah. Shane Carroll going along there. Tyke Braun gets the head on it. Luke Holman. Sean Stewart here, Rosslare Rangers. Looking to attack, and Niall Harney back doing good work there for Cork Ramblers. Niall Walsh looking for Callum Farrell again. They definitely are looking to find Callum Farrell, aren't they?
Yeah.
With the diagonal balls, when he was on the left, the same as now he's moved to the right, it's been the same again.
Definitely have, yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a bit intrigued in what Cork are going to do. I think their front three have started again quite well. The second half, should I say. So it'll be interesting to see whether they go...
where to make way here,
where to make way, so...
Yeah. But look, John's not going to weaken any team anyway, so...
No.
To be fair. And in games like today, even though lads are doing well, sometimes you just do need fresh legs, you know, give yourselves a bit more energy. It's a big pitch, you know, and John Staples is coming in for
Cummins.
Cathal Cummins, yeah.
So Cathal a little bit disappointed. Looks like a frustrated figure coming off, and he played a big part in the goal with taking the ball in on his chest that time. So
yeah, he was doing well. He was having a good game. Look.
So
yeah.
Looking, it's you know,
seasoned veteran is coming in for him.
Yeah. I like to see a player disappointed that he's coming off. It shows that he cares about it anyway. Oh, John Rella after giving it away. Larkin got lucky with that time. The bounce, he just caught it on the chest and managed to knock it out into midfield. But now Harney is on a counter attack.
Yeah. It's cut out by Conor O'Reilly.
I think Harney thought Staples was 10 years younger.
Yeah.
With that ball that time to him. So a couple of years ago he might have caught up with it, but even though he's only fresh on, I don't think he's that fresh.
Yeah. And Owen Byrne, Rosslare Rangers going long. Yeah, Cathal Cummins is young. He's only 22 years old. Be a big guy. Now, Sean Stewart trying to get on the end of this, and Daniel Sinnott does well. Get it clear under pressure.
Yeah. Another good tackle from Daniel that time. Well read, covered the ground, and got a good strong tackle. It's nice to see that part of the game still alive.
The ball is in, and it's Shane Carroll again. Tygrone's ball in is taken by Shane Carroll. Two former teammates, those two. Wexford CBS. They won a senior All-Ireland together.
Aye. You involved in that?
John Fanning was. And two good players though, you know.
Sub now for Rosslare Rangers, number 14, Padraig.
Jamie Culleton. You might know his dad,
Yeah,
Paul.
I surely do.
And yeah, Jamie's only 15 years old. So it's a big moment for him in a cup final. And he's a really good player, Nicky. Really, really good player. From what I was told, anyway,
Yeah, look at if he's anything like his father, his father was probably one of the best Rosslare Rangers ever produced.
yeah,
Great football brain, great man for the club. Still involved in running the club, and
yeah, coaches the 16s and the youths, of which Jamie there is a big part of, and he's been nominated for Youths Division 1 Player of the Year. I believe their 16s kind of lost out last week to Galway Rangers in the top division, but will finish second. And yeah, they've got a couple of good young players coming up there. And yeah, look, he's going to give a bit of energy to the team anyway. You know, even though he's not the biggest and he's young, but he's a really good footballer. I've seen him play, Nicky.
yeah, looking forward to seeing him now.
Yeah. He wins the throw on his first interaction with the game, and from what I was told, sorry Nicky, was he came on in the semi-final against Barrentown, and against Barrentown I think Rosslare were almost down and out, and they got a late last minute equaliser, I think, last kick of the game from a free kick from Luke Holman. And I was just kind of told it was the youth players, Jamie, Luke, and another one, Paddy Griffin, who changed the course of that game. So I'm sure Rosslare will be hoping for something similar today.
Definitely.
Yeah, Tyke Brown there.
Fairness to two lads, two wholehearted lads, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
Mr. Harney giving away the free in Pat Cashman's eyes, but very, very little in it between the two of them.
Yep. Ball into the back post. Jamie Culleton for Corach, or for Rosslare Rangers, should I say, and takes a touch, has a goal saved by Shane Carroll, but
yeah, good to see.
Right play. Yeah.
He took his first touch with his left foot and
yeah, had a go with
brought
the right.
in and took it in with his right. So yeah, look, it's interesting to see. John Revel will definitely have to keep an eye on him.
Yep. Ben Smith, and the ref is giving a free. The linesman, I think, he's giving a free out there.
Yeah, I agree with Martin. In fairness to him, he was spot on with that one.
He impeded Luke Holman. 20 minutes to go here, Nicky. All to play for still. Corach with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. Look at Rosslare are not going to throw the kitchen sink in it just yet, but they've kept themselves in the game. The big thing when you concede is that you don't concede another one quite soon after it, but they're slowly trying to get themselves back into it. Yeah,
Keane Byrne, Rosslare has a goal. Takes a touch, has a strike, and well off target that time. Definitely got an eye for goal, doesn't he? Well,
he has an eye for a shot anyhow.
An eye for a shot.
At the minute, unfortunately, he's been shooting in the dark, but
yeah,
he's definitely not afraid to try it.
Yeah. Definitely a game so far, though, that I think defensive, maybe more so midfielders have been on top, but neither team has really got control of the game for a sustained period.
No.
And just been back and forward. Now Niall Harney, Corach looking for Ben Smith on the far side. Good ball across. Ben Smith with a good touch inside, does well. he get his cross away? He does.
Oh,
Keeper saves, keeps it out. I thought it was in there, Nicky.
yeah, the way
you-
it flicked up, I thought it was after creeping in, but
Yeah.
good save.
Fished. And Luke Holman releases Jamie Culleton here. Daniel Sinnott with the tackle.
Fairness to Daniel Sinnott, a fantastic tackle, and he even got the throw in.
Well, he had to get the ball, Nicky,
So,
because he went in fairly
Yeah, so
full
and,
tilt there now, and he's down himself now, and the Rosslare Rangers lads aren't happy with it.
I thought it was a great tackle. Now maybe if we have a look at it here now again. Oh, it was a bit quick actually that time, so
It was a bit
didn't-
rough, yeah.
So-
Look, he got the ball, thankfully,
Here
but
it is now, Patrick. So a long ball played up. John Revel didn't have his. That's a strong tackle, all right, and
yeah, and we'll move on. I think it's a Corach throw, is it?
oh, he had his arm the other way for a second, so he had. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Cork throw. Yeah.
Is he doing it that way, yeah? The Rosslare Rangers bench weren't happy with the tackle, but we go on. Now, John Staples combining with Niall Harney. With Darren Murphy. Good feet, unlucky. Too many players to beat. Mark Furlong nicked it on him, picked his pocket. Colin Murphy can't get it back up the field.
Actually, don't know what way he went ahead of that project. To be honest,
Yeah.
it was harder to do what he done than.
And, Luke
Header.
Holman is over enthusiastic there, and it'll be a free to Corach, and it looks like Corach are making a second sub. Be Bobby Revel coming in. I'd say for Daniel Sinnott at centre half. Bobby's another young player. Centre half, really good player, you know.
They might be looking at Sinnott after he picked up that bit of a knock there that time.
I think so, yeah, it would make sense. I think, to be fair, Bobby would have been in the team last year and was missing for long periods at the start of this year, and I think Daniel Sinnott might have taken his place in the team, but yeah, I don't think there'll be a big drop off in quality if they do change him. He's a good player. John Revel with the throw. And John Staples is 2-0. Rosslare Rangers failed to deal with it, Nicky, and John Staples makes him pay.
Yeah, definitely. In fairness, you give that man a chance in around the edge of the box there, or in
He'll
around the
punish
6-yard box, he will definitely punish you. Flick on from Cathal Murphy just into the danger area, and look at
Yeah, good finish.
good finish, tidy little finish by Staples, and look at John was proved right in bringing it, making the substitution, and they're
like
2-0 up now,
Yeah.
and another sub on the way.
Yeah, and Bobby Revel is coming in for Joe Revel, actually. Or Joe Sinnott, should I say.
Going into the centre midfield then, it looks like. Joe's done quite well this game. Just that holding role there, allowing Cahill to get all over the park, in fairness to him. And
Yep.
he's just sat in and held his position.
Yeah, he's going to sit in beside Colin Murphy by the look of it. (2-0). 15 minutes to go. It's
It's a long road back.
Rosslare are going to have to go for it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They definitely need to do something and test the goalkeeper in the next couple of minutes. They haven't part of one chance they had it. I don't think they've really tested.
Yeah, and I think the ref's given a free for the high foot. Yeah,
Intent.
Corach thought it was going to be a throw. Tyke Brown with the ball in. Keenburn. Maybe shooting wasn't the right option there anyway.
No. Another shot straight off the bat, and he's lucky they got a throw in off of it.
Yeah, Luke Holman putting it back in, and Shane Carroll will deal with that one all day long. Shane's well used to playing on this pitch. He would have played underage with Wexford FC the whole way up. It's under 20s.
Big unit in the goal.
Yeah, he's a very good goalkeeper. He won't look out of place in the Premier next year, to be fair. Alan Brown, Rosslare. Ball is just in the mix. Darryl Murphy's going to free kick there to Tyrone. Now. Rosslare with the ball into the box. Finds Jamie Cullen into the back post. Going to have a goal. Ooh, took one out there. Good strike. Just over.
Yeah, good effort in fairness to him.
Yeah, he's been lively since he came on anyway.
He's definitely been the brightest spark that Rosslare have had anyway in
the second half.
In the second half, in fairness to the young man, and they should probably now over the next 10-15 minutes try maybe get the ball a little bit more to him.
Yeah, looks like there's another change coming in as well for Rosslare Rangers. Going to be Alban Abbey coming in, and John Staples helps it on there, and the offside flag is up. Darryl Murphy put it away. It was a cracking finish, to be fair, but
yeah, look,
not to be.
A fantastic finish by Darryl that time. All right, ball just dropped to him, and he let fly from 18 yards, but Martin had the flag up fairly quick.
Yeah, the flag was up well off before it, you know.
Flick on.
I don't know, Nicky. Anyway.
I'd say nothing. We're not the assessors.
Alan Brown. Rosslare, John Revel does well there, and Cathal Murphy clears the lines again. Conor Riley, Tyg Braun, Jamie Cullen, can he keep this one alive? He does well, and Garrett McCurtain puts it out for a throw-in.
We get the sub now, Patrick, we were talking about.
Yeah, Alban Abbey for
Mark Furlong.
Mark Furlong, is it? Yeah.
In fairness to Mark, he's covered a lot of ground.
Yep.
Today.
On a yellow.
Yeah.
Luke Holman to Keane Byrne, and Corach managed to get it away. Niall Harney tries to drive forward with it. Niall Walsh is himself collide, and the ref's given a free in, but just a collision.
Yeah, it's not the first time the two of them have collided today.
No.
Two of them have been in close contact to each other a couple of times, but yeah, look at two of them going quite quick. A heavy collision for both of them, and a sore dose. I think Niall Harney may have come out of it the worst.
Yeah.
Niall is back up on his feet and taking his position in the Cork Ramblers 18-yard box, so there'll be a few concerns for John Fanning and his management team down there, because Harney plays a big part in everything that they do.
Rory with the hat on. It is. Rory Murphy is the.
He's definitely a cowboy.
Yeah. There's always cowboy hats in Corach, should have said. Anytime I've been there, but yeah, protecting himself from the sun there. Cork have a couple of subs warming up. Cork, of course, have a chance to claim the runners-up medals with a game against North End on Thursday night this week. Just need a point now.
Yeah, I'm sure both teams won't mind.
It'll be a different game than the Neil O'Sullivan semi-final they had anyway. Yeah.
Yes, I was at that game. It was actually quite a good game, in fairness.
Yeah.
Both teams went at it, and
Rosslare failed to make the most of that. Shane Carroll.
Niall Walsh in the wars again, in fairness to him.
Yeah.
He's wholehearted.
Yeah.
And it looks like Niall Harney will be able to return to the field of play as well.
Yeah, and Cork have a sub coming in here. I think it's Sean Byrne. Shane Carroll with another long one. And Darryl Murphy trying to help it on its way there, but it's gone out. So it looks like Cork, yeah, will be making another change. And Luke Holman does well there. Keane Byrne hooks one over the top for Callum Farrell to chase. Can he keep it alive? I don't think so. And the clock is just ticking against Rosslare Rangers here. Less than 10 to go.
just looking here, Padraig. Corach Ramblers seem to like the year 5 in it when it comes to the Neil O'Sullivan. The first time they won it was 95-96. Second time they won it was 2015-16, and it looks like they could be, well, they have one hand on the trophy now with 9 minutes to go, 2-0 up, and 2024-25 season, so
Yeah, and
they're going quite well.
Rosslare Rangers at the substitute. Robbie Byrne coming in for Niall Walsh. It's just the gamble now for Rosslare Rangers.
Staples nearly took the head off of some of his own supporters.
Yeah, and Sean Byrne came in, in that moment as well for Ben Smith for Corach Ramblers. Still 1-0 to Evergreen in the Leinster Junior final. It'll be Luke Holman with the delivery here.
His set piece delivery has been very good today, so you'd expect another one.
Yeah.
Bit more height on that one.
Yeah, and Cork get it clear. Niall Harney, I think it was. And Sean Byrne nicks it off of Rosslare player, and it's going to be a Cork throw, and Cork won't mind at all. The ball being out of play, there'll be no rush to go get it. 2-0. You see a way back for Rosslare here, Nicky?
No, I don't, unfortunately. No, look at. I think they need to get a couple of set pieces and maybe just get the ball in around the Maitland pot.
There hasn't been many opens there now. Maybe there is here. Callum Farrell, can he make it? No. Make it count for Rosslare Rangers? No.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
I look at it, and one of the reasons why I don't see it is because Cork are so well organised and
solid at the back there, aren't they?
they're solid. Gareth McCartan, and they've a really good goalkeeper there. They have a back four. I think it has been nearly the back four all year round. So it's going to be very, very difficult to break down. Revel is also holding in the centre midfield, and just to have that, they have a hell of a lot more experience as well over Rosslare Rangers. So. That's probably the reason why I don't.
John Staples, can he keep this alive? Get any in a Sean Byrne's pass. Does well. Back to Niall Harney. Bobby Revel stepping inside, does well there as well. Larkin Breen picks up possession. Sean Byrne, can he find John Staples made a clever little run there, and he just couldn't quite find him.
Yeah, I think he tried to find Larkin actually, and
Keane Byrne looking to find Jamie Culleton on the far side here for Rosslare Rangers, and Shane Carl is out quick and takes that one.
Yeah, I'm sure John Fanning is not wanting any of his back four to be booming up the field like Larkin Breen did that time. So Cork have gone back to front quick again, and now Rosslare Rangers have control of the ball.
Yeah, Ben Abbey can't keep it in, and I'll be disappointed with that. Looks like Cork Ramblers making another substitution here. It'll be their fourth. We have Oisin Furman, looks to be coming in. John's giving him his detailed instructions there anyway. He's just pointing at the goal, Nicky.
I think so, yeah. I think it was the corner flag. Bring the ball to the corner flag.
Put it there. Yeah. And a throw in for Rosslare Rangers. Keane Byrne knocking one over the top there if he can, and well defended by John Revel again, well read. John Staples just putting it up into the channel for Niall Harney to chase. Rosslare take it back. Luke Holman's had a very good game there at left back.
Yeah, he's been excellent.
Yeah, Gareth McCartan does well there. Yeah, and Cork's fourth substitution, and Oisin Furman will come in to replace Darryl Murphy, who opened the scoring in this game.
Yeah, opened the scoring and was very close to getting a second goal.
Yeah.
Some people debate whether he's offside or not, but yeah, look at he's had a good game. Darrell has, in fairness to him, he's been a threat anytime.
Couple of flashy moments in the first half there too, and yeah.
Couple of nice pullbacks and things like that, so he's
Yeah.
done quite well.
Yeah, it's a good
The
game.
chap has. And John is rewarding him by taking him off.
Yeah. The last time you question him now, Nicky.
I know, I didn't question. I was just intrigued to see which one of them he was taking off.
Yeah.
In fairness to him, and
Yeah. Sure, look, he knows what John Staples can bring him.
definitely, we all know that.
Now Luke Holman puts one in, and Cathal Murphy with another header. He's done a lot of that kind of work in this game, Cathal Murphy, it has to be said. I don't think he's always quite got the direction on him, but he's broken up a lot of play.
Yeah, definitely has, yeah.
Cameron Farrell for Rosslare Rangers, and the flag is up, it's out. Going back to Corach anyway. Last couple of minutes here. I think Rosslare are approaching the miracle stage, really, Nicky, aren't they? Look, you have to give the Corach Ramblers. They've been very, very, very solid defensively.
Yeah, look at they have, in fairness. We've spoken a couple of times already throughout the game about how well organised they are and things like that. So look at, they took their couple of chances when they came, and once they got that second goal, I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was always
long.
Yeah. Look, we were never going to see many goals here today. It seemed like from early on, you know, and still the same. John Revel did really well there defensively, to be fair.
Yep.
Just calm. Daniel Sinnott clears the lines. Conor O'Reilly out to Jamie Culleton. Puts the ball into the. No one really read it, and Shane Carroll again. Won't be in a rush.
No. Trying to buy them a couple of seconds.
And Rosslare Rangers making another sub. I think that'll be their last sub of the afternoon as well. When Paddy Griffin is going to be coming into play. Oh, ref. Paddy is another 15-year-old actually, Nicky. Another member of their under 16 team, county under 16 team. Himself and Jamie Culleton. And
Look at
another good young upcoming player, and then he's given him a few minutes of experience in a final. Fair play to him. And
big days these are for these young men. The days that they'll always remember. Even just being involved in the preparations and things like that, it may not have gone their way.
So
you still have a couple of minutes, but it may not go their way. But still, they're big days, and look, hopefully these two young men will go on and have a massive future in Wexford football.
Yeah. Paddy was a member of All-Ireland winning team this year in Wexford CBS, Nicky.
Were you involved in that project? You're not going to give John Fanning for credit for this one?
I know John was too. No, he was centre half on the team. I just know him. You know, he's a good player. To be fair.
Yeah. I look at he's a good chap. In fairness to him. Garrett McCartan down there was trying to use a bit of experience and see could he buy up a.
Corach boys are ready to go anyway, aren't they? So. We'll have to have a little decision, I think, after Nicky to decide on man of the match. But look at Luke with the 4 minutes. So that's what Rosslare Rangers have. 4 minutes to find a miracle, I think, now at this stage.
Yeah, definitely. Look, it probably.
It has been done.
Has. It surely has.
Alan Brown spins away. Paddy Griffin puts one over the top there for Jamie Culleton. No, it's going to find its way to Callum Farrell. Can he control it? And he'll win the throw in. Good ball from Paddy. Luke Holman, Rosslare Rangers.
Left it behind him.
Yeah. Flight of the ball went away from Larkin Breen. Abinabi there can't keep it in for Rosslare Rangers, and that's more precious time eaten up there for Corach. I was just about to say, Nicky, we'll have a tough decision to pick man of the match here. Probably a game where no real individuals stood out so much, but the two teams kind of cancel each other out in lots of areas, bar a couple of moments of quality there for Corach Ramblers. So we'll have a decision to make.
Yeah, my vote goes to Pat Cashman.
Fair play to him.
I know,
He's been good. He's been good, yeah, to be fair. Yeah, he's been very, very good. Now, Luke Holman does well there again. And Callum Farrell tried to roll John Revel. John Revel didn't let it happen, no.
No, he didn't. And you have to say, while today may not be Rosslare Rangers Day, in fairness to the club down there,
Yeah.
they've fantastic facilities. As I said, it's been
Yeah.
a tough couple of years. A tough couple of years for them, and they've steadied the ship down there. We're looking at maybe to get promotion and to get back into a cup final. It's definitely progress there
Yeah.
they're making. So I'm blending in the youth.
Yeah,
it's looking good for 'em.
there's a couple of under 16s on the field. Luke Holman at left back is a youth player. Like Keane Byrne type Brown, they're young players too. Shane Carroll punches that one clear. There's plenty of young players in that Rosslare Rangers team today. Maybe this is Sandholm that just found his way there to Alan Brown. Couldn't quite get the shot away. I don't think he expected it. It was kind of missed by Corach, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Jamie Culleton. Let's get the cross in. Sean Byrne. And Corach, and it's going to be out for a throw as we approach what should be the last minute of this game.
Yeah, definitely. I have to say, fair play to John Fanning and Rory and them lads, living in Enniscorthy, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Trip down to Corach Ramblers.
yeah. Look, John,
Each way, in fairness to
Yeah.
them. So they've put in a massive commitment.
they have,
the
and
guys down there.
yeah, this is going to be just rewards for them, to be fair. And look, John, I know Johnny lives and breathes it, and yeah, look at it's a huge achievement, and fair play to him. You're right, you know, it's huge days for clubs, especially Corach. You know, like they have brilliant facilities, they have lots of good people involved there, and they have a good team here too. We're going to the Premier Division next year, and you know, it'll be a big challenge for them. And it's you know, it's 2 years in a row where they were right till the end in a mix for the league, and I wish Albanabi would have strike.
Oh.
It's the crossbar.
If that had a way in, he was getting man of the match, Patrick.
And goal of the season. Jesus, some
It
strike.
was a brilliant
Yeah.
strike, in fairness to him. We're going to get a look at it. I think Shane might have.
Yeah,
Shane
just-
Carroll may have just got a little small touch on it, but geez, 40 yards out straight away.
Yeah,
Oh, fantastic whip on it now, in fairness to
yeah.
him.
Some strike, unlucky,
Yeah.
and
Goalkeeper's after hurting his ankle. I think he landed on it.
yeah,
May have rolled it. It's the last thing you need now with a couple of seconds left. But a fantastic effort.
yeah. There we go. Corach Ramblers, the Neil O'Sullivan Cup champions 2025. Congratulations, and yeah, that's it. That's it for today, folks.
Yeah, congratulations, Corach Ramblers. Hard luck to Rosslare Rangers, and look, we'll see you again in a couple of weeks' time for the Wexford Cup final.
Yeah, thanks, folks. Take care.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Daylight between the lines of fear and blame. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life.
broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat. Oh, this madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. Untold stories, they were left behind. Silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights.
Myself looking back again, remembering the things you said, the memories of love we shared, the talk of growing old together. We were meant to last forever, but I miss the nights we used to go wherever, staring at the sky, counting on the stars, getting lost in your eyes, in perfect paradise. So take me back to the place where I belong. Cause I can't do this on my own. Yeah, I know you said it's over, but I won't leave this alone. Follow me, let's go through this black hole together. 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 Let's go through this black hole together.
Okay, so can we just get the fourth official first, please? Round of applause for fourth official. Excellent. And can I get the team referees assistants, please? And the referee, please. Big round of applause for the official, please. And next, Vicky and Corach at the end will ask of having to pick a man of the match. Can I have Paul Murphy, number 8, Ferrycarrig Ramblers, please? Well done, Paul. Can I get Rosslare captain, please. Okay. Actually, can we get the whole team up here, please? That's Rosslare is. Corach. Niall Walsh. Luke Coleman. Liam Flood. Ty Brown. Callum Farr. Sean Stewart. Alan Brown. Keane Byrne. Mike Furlong. Robbie Byrne. Jamie Culligan. Roddy Griffin. Shane Fortune. Jesse Farrell. Abdel. Gary Redmond. Stephen Gogley. Thanks very much, lads. Can we have the Corach captain, please? Shane Kelly. John Reynolds. Lord Quinn. Dan Sinnott. Joe Sinnott. Darren Murphy. Dan Murphy. Ben Smith. Ryan Hardy. Paul Cummins. John Staples. Bobby Rabbit. Sean Byrne. Oisin Farrell. Nigel Bell. Larry Murphy. Rambo boy. Sean Boy. John Fanning. Well done, lads. Okay, so Mick is going to present the trophy on behalf of the Wexford Football League. We congratulate Corach again, great game. Neil O'Sullivan Cup champions 2025.